eso, señores. ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay!
And here's Wilmer Flores toward the middle. Crawford shoves it right from the glove. High drive down the left field line. Out of here.
Damage control, straight to the hole. I got no. What is up, Jenny? Jenny Vega. What is up? We are here in Phoenix, Arizona, and a few games into spring training, and we ain't got a win. We're back. We haven't missed a beat. Haven't skipped a beat since the end of 2023. But the Giants, there's a lot of things I'm a little excited about that I've seen so far. We're just going to give a recap of what's going on. And today's game was exciting. It was 7-0 Angels, and the Giants came back. And I took the lead, lost the game, but a very entertaining game today. That was awesome. And there was a grand slam in this baseball game today, and now I forgot who hit the grand slam. It was a youngster. His name is escaping my mind right now. Tyler Fitzgerald with the grand slam. Who do we have here? Brady Domina, Jenny Vega, AD. What's up, James Decker? It has been a while. Yeah, Fitzgerald. I blanked on his name. I'm blanking on these guys. It was Fitzgerald. Also, Tyler Estrada had a nice hit today. Actually, the first pitch of the game was hit out of the ballpark by a former Giant, former world champion Giant. If you guys recall, Ari Adrianza on the first pitch of the game just absolutely blasted it. I don't think it's landed yet. So that was nice to see from a former Giant. But yeah, also Ismael Munguia went deep today with a bomb as well. And there was one more home run. If I can remember who hit it, I think there was one more home run today, but maybe that was it. Maybe that was it for the Giants. Maybe that was it. I was thinking of the other team. So, very exciting one today. What's up, James Decker? All my fellow Giants fans are here. I was going to go live in the motel, but I was having an internet connection problem because I brought my computer, and then I was like, well. And people might complain anyway because I don't want that. This way I can yell because we can be loud and proud. And the San Francisco Giants tomorrow will be taking on the Mariners. But a couple of names I'm excited about. Like I said, first of all, Kyle Harrison looked filthy. Not today, but a couple days ago he pitched, looked really good. Logan Webb wasn't that sharp, but who cares? It's Logan Webb. He's going to come around. But if Kyle Harrison's going to have a strong season, that's a nice 1-2 punch right there. Kyle Harrison is a huge X factor. He needs to have a strong year. Also today, Ethan Small, who we picked up in a trade or something with the Brewers. Ethan Small could be a huge factor this season. He came in today, pitched 2 innings, no runs, struck out 4, and he looked filthy. I saw it up close and personal, and I like what I see from Ethan Small. So that's a big, Small. Ethan Small, looked good. Now, some of the guys didn't look good. Taylor Rogers was not that sharp. Chris Wright, who I like a lot, got lit. Camilo Doval looked good. Camilo Doval threw a scoreless inning, struck out 1 or 2 guys. Camilo Doval looked just like he has. So that's really good. Guy named Trevor McDonald came in and walked everyone. He walked the bases loaded and then gave up I don't know if he gave him a home run, but he walked about everyone he faced. So a lot of youngsters today. Blake Sable looks okay, but he's still like a lot of passed balls. I've seen at least 2 or 3 passed balls already from Blake Sable. So I don't think he's going to be a catcher. All the Cardinals are working on Brandon Crawford. I did not hear that. Yeah, Mason Black started the game. Didn't strike out anyone. He threw 2 innings. I actually filmed that because I was going to put that on my prospect channel, and Mason Black did not look too great, to be honest. Is it a done deal? The Cardinals got Crawford? Oh, that's breaking news. I did not know that. I've been driving around Phoenix, and wow, that's going to look weird. That's going to look weird. Is it a minor league deal or is it a big league deal? That is super interesting. I almost didn't think he was going to sign. I was like, he's going to retire. He can't wear another uniform. I'd be wrong about that, but that just sounds crazy. I just can't even visualize him wearing a Cardinals uniform. And a big league deal, but we don't have the details yet. So big league deal. Wow. But anyway, David VR looked great today as well. David VR crushed one that bounced over the wall for a double. And all the regulars were there, and everyone's been looking sharp. Now, big one, Jorge Soler made his Giants debut today, spring training debut, not official debut because it's spring training, but he made his first game in a Giants uniform, and he goes 2 for 2. Line a base hit to left, and then he grounded a base hit, I think to center, but he went 2 for 2 today. So very, very nice. Jorge Soler has not made an out as a Giant. What? Wajahad Ali. We need to start movement headed by you to have the ghost run eliminated. Dude, there's no reason for that. Now that we have the games going faster with the clock, there is no reason to have that, at least not in the 10th inning. Can we please? That needs to be a spring training thing, if at all. Like, I can get it, because spring training games don't matter. Maybe we still want a winner. Unlike yesterday was 0-0. Texas Rangers and Giants ended in 0-0. What is this, soccer? But absolutely. I mean, started in the 12th. Started in the 12th, and I can live with that. So yeah, Brandon Crawford. That blows my mind right here. I can't even picture it. Any other thing to report about spring training so far? Yoshi Tsutsugo, got to look at him. He's got a chance. Otto Lopez got a nice swing. Grant McCray. These are some youngsters who I like. Yusniel Diaz had a hit today, and he had a hit the other day as well. Oh, it's absolute beer league stuff. So really liking what I'm seeing. I got some autos. Okay, we don't play here on Baby Baseball Channel. But here, that's it. That's my man JD Davis. Okay, got a chance to meet JD. He's cool. He's laid back. And then I got a couple here from Patrick Bailey, and who I met at AAA when he first got promoted to AAA. And then we have a guy you might have heard of by the name of Logan Webb. We only go for the best of the best on Baby Baseball. Okay, we only go for the best of the best. Yeah, no, JD was not. JD was very friendly, very cool. You know who else I met, but I didn't get his autograph because I was scared to ask? Ron Washington, manager of the Angels. I forgot he got hired, and he was just there. Very approachable, very cool dude. And he was laid back. We got a super chat. D Porter. Hola, Eric and chat. Can't wait for the season to start. 20, and that's huge. Thank you so much, D Porter. That you don't know how helpful that is. I got hit for 20 just for parking, and I was hurt. Was it 20 or was it 10? I think it was 20. I think it was 20. I was hurt. That takes care of that, and now we're back on track where we were. That is huge, D Porter. Thank you so very much for that. It really does help out a lot because we got to fund the trip here to spring training. Do got a lot of footage. I didn't just record everything, but if I had a good feeling about someone, I turned on the camera and I turned it on for Ismael Munguia, and he went deep. It was just like, amazing. And I didn't get the grand slam, but that all this was obviously filmed professionally. So it's all out there. Check out that grand slam over on Twitter. It's amazing. But hit the like button. Okay, so overall, I liked what I see from Kyle Harrison, so I'm excited about that. I don't know who's pitching tomorrow, but it's going to be interesting to see. Mason Black, not quite ready. Some of these guys, not quite. Ethan Small is going to be huge. Despite the name, He's going to be big for this team, I think. What I saw today was lights out. That's one inning, bro, one inning. But just the way things were going in this game was a lot of offense. Everyone was hitting, and he came in and just shut it down. Yeah, the Munguia home run was nice. And, yeah, so far, it's Giants haven't got a win yet, but lots of runs, lots of good pitching so far. Some poor pitching, some good contact. Like I said, Blake Sable as catcher, I don't see it, man. Oh yeah, Joey Bart. Joey Bart played today, and he got on base 3 times, couple of hits. He hit a line shot, scorched it up the middle his first at bat. Then he worked a walk his second at bat, and then he got another base hit in his third at bat. And you might think, well, that's all par for the course. That's what Joey Bart does in spring training. So I can't argue that. We have to see it in the regular season. So I don't know if Joey Bart fan is here today, but yeah, Joey Bart definitely looked good today. He looked good. He looked good behind the plate. And yeah, Joey did good today. And I am liking what Soler is bringing so far. Warlock 9148. And yeah, sick, dude. It was Bart looked like, if this was 2 years ago, I'd be jumping up and down. Like, dude, this is the future. But now we're borderline ready to move him. The word is we're gonna trade Bart, but haven't found a taker yet. There's still some free agents out there to improve. I hated what Farhan indicated, like that. Yeah, if we haven't signed it by now, we're pretty much not gonna sign. What kind of attitude is that, dude? What kind of attitude is that? We got all the way through opening day, and then after that, we can sign whoever. If they're out there, if Blake Snell's still out there, we can get a good deal. Get him. If Matt Chapman's still out there, we get a deal. Get him. Because right now, I mean, we have plenty of options at on the corners with J.D. Davis and Flores and a couple others, and of course second base with Tyro. But we have room. We can squeeze someone in if we can bring in Chapman. We can squeeze someone in that infield. Because right now Luciano's at short, and there's no guarantees there. He didn't play today. Who played at short today? I think it was Fitzgerald. Then Otto Lopez came in. What's the comment here? What do we expect Matt Chapman to cost on the free agent market now that Bellinger got $80 million? Chapman should cost less. Yes. Maybe a lot less. Yes. Bellinger was projected to make $75 million less than Chap. Yeah. So I don't give up on the free agents. I keep trying. If I'm Farhan, that's your whole job to put together a good team. I don't like this, like, oh, we haven't got our team together. You know, if they haven't signed them yet, what makes us think we'll sign them? What does that even mean? Keep pushing to improve this team. James Decker. Oh, James Decker. I saw your team basically today, the Angels. That's most of those guys are going to be in Salt Lake, the Salt Lake Bees. Farhan is still garbage. I still think Farhan is a Dodger secret agent to make sure the Giants don't compete. Yeah, a lot of people. Thomas B feels the same. I didn't like those comments from Farhan, but what do you feel about the A's? What do you feel about are you all trying to get a big league team over in Salt Lake? That you might build a stadium, and you got a couple of stadiums there for AAA, and they're building a new AAA ballpark, trying to get the A's to come over for a few years. What's the deal there? What's the situation? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights is here, but today's game was we're in early stages of spring training, and the bats were alive today. Everyone looked excited. I saw guys pumping their fists. I saw guys looking like they cared out there. So looks like there was some chemistry out there, and both teams looked really good. So as far as the Angels, everyone was booing Rendon. I saw Rendon. Anthony Rendon actually played. He got one at bat. And he's like, Coach, I'm out. One at bat's good enough for me, dude. You know, I'm not huge on baseball. So they took him out after, I think, one at bat. But Anthony Rendon was there and actually played. He actually played. Yeah, I tried to get Rendon's autograph. He's like, bro, I don't even like baseball. Why do you want me? I was like, good point, bro. So I went to someone else. But no, I'm just kidding. That didn't actually happen. But Rendon actually played. 75 mil less than Belly. I was a little confused on that. So that means $5 million. Well, I don't think he'll get $5 million. But yeah, it was fun, and it was a lot of autographs getting signed. I only got 3. I could have got more, but like I said, baby, we go big or we go home. We go big or we go home, you know. But it was funny. The little kid was getting them, and then the usher or somebody, I think it was us, usher was walking, and he's like, "Sign for me." Usher was like, "Bro, I just work here." He's like, he's like, "I want it." He was getting ushers. He was getting everybody. That was funny. He was like, anyone who signed that ball, he was going to have them sign it. If they worked there, if they had some kind of a official shirt on or any kind of official job there at the stadium, he was getting that ball signed. Matthew, thank you for being here. Jenny Vega, everyone else. We're just briefly going live today, talking about spring training, like it's just getting started. And like I said, Kyle Harrison looks strong. Webb will be coming around. And the rest of the rotation is a bunch of rookies or they're hurt. So we're going to wait and see how things go with this rotation. Yes, I'll be at the game tomorrow. The stadium is amazing. Not a bad seat in the house. There is literally, you can get the worst seat in the house, and it's awesome. Again, you know, obviously it's a smaller stadium, but it's very, very nice. Very nice. Hopping like big league feel, but minor league size. You know, very convenient. Can't complain. Scottsdale Stadium was nice. But yeah, I'll be at the game tomorrow, 100%. That's a 100% fact. What's with all the it's getting dark or something? I see a lot of grain in the video. Haley Katz. But we had to go live today, here from spring training. Can you stream Jung-Hoo Lee debut, please? You know, I thought about streaming when I was there. I can do it because I was trying to figure out if I can make it so my phone will point the other way, but I can still see it, and I was able to figure out how to do that. But I didn't know how to zoom in. I couldn't zoom in while I was live. But I can do it anyway. And I can't really talk too much because there's people sitting. It was packed. So, you know, I can't really do like play-by-play or something. I was hoping I could, but it's just there's not enough room there. There's people everywhere. So I don't want to bother people sitting next to me or have them look at me like, dude, this guy. You know, but I can definitely do it. I can stream it. It might not be the best view, but you know, it might. I don't know if it's on TV, if you guys have access to it. Was today's game on like regular TV? That I know in spring training it's kind of hit and miss. What does everyone think about the Crawford signing? I was shocked, to be honest. Not sure if that topic was covered. No, I just learned about that. Someone mentioned it, and I was like, what? I don't know why I'm surprised. Brandon Crawford's a former All-Star. He's a great player, amazing defense. It was on TV. Okay, I figured it was on TV. Angels stream today's game. So yeah, I don't know what the deal was tomorrow's. No stream of the game tomorrow. Oh well, Baby will be streaming some of that game. Maybe I'm gonna do my best, but obviously I can't stream the whole game. I can, but it won't be that great quality. I'm just kind of scoping it out this year. And I hope in the future we'll have a better production, be able to do more and more every year. I'm not saying I'm going to come every year, but I plan to come again. I plan to be back sooner rather than later. DJ BC Crawl in a Cards uni is a hate crime. That's sad. Where do the Cardinals do spring training? They don't do spring. Do they do spring training in here in Arizona, or is it in Florida? It seems like they would be here, but I don't remember the Giants ever playing them in spring training, but they're here, right? I don't know why. They must be here. They must be here. March 16th. Brandon Belt is considered the best free agent hitter on the market outside of Chapman. Should we try to re-sign him? Well, obviously, wow, I don't know. I don't think they're going to bring back. I mean, Brandon Belt is so injury prone. The fact that he had a nice year over there was nice, but he was not doing a whole lot for us here. Last time Giants had him back in 2022, I guess. And of course, he had that great 21. We did 29 home runs. I'm kind of finished with the Belt era. If you can get him on for the cheap, I mean, I won't complain, but I wouldn't want to pay him a whole lot. I haven't you got to be a 1 year deal. 3 years. We're talking about Craw. Got to be a 1 year deal. Belts is the best free agent position player, I should say. JD Martinez hits better, but he is a DH, and we already have Soler. Yeah, JD reportedly didn't want to come to San Francisco. I don't know if that's true, but that's fine. Don't have to come here. We got Jorge Soler, and he looked good. 2 at bats. That's all we got to go on. 2 hits. I mean, he's going to strike out. He's not going to be great. He's going to go into slumps. We're going to have our moments this year, but yeah, I saw Wade Meckler today. Got the start. He hit a triple. Yeah, so I think he'll play a role this year. And M. Billy. Yeah, man, this is breaking news right here. Breaking news. When I went live, I did not know that Brandon Crawford had signed with the St. Louis Cardinals. That's about the worst. That's about the worst it could be. Other than the Dodgers. I guess the Dodgers are, I don't mind the Cardinals. I've been over there to Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Very nice stadium. But shout out to the San Francisco Giants, and it's a decent looking team. I think we're a little short on starting pitching. I think you signed Blake Snell. We can see, yeah, Tyler Fitzgerald with that slam. I had a feeling, I had a good feeling. I remember Tyler hit that big home run when he first got promoted, and he connected, man. He connected. Conforto today struck out, and he flied out to center field. Struck out and he flied out to center. Was that his only? Did he bat a third time? He might have walked or something. I can't remember if he batted a third time, but he didn't do nothing much today. But he looked good out there. He looked good out there. Giants Twitter and YouTube channels were against Craw staying in San Francisco. The hypocrisy within the SF Giants fan base is huge. Twitter now complaining that SF let Craw walk or wishing him the best. Yeah, I didn't think we'd bring him back after a tough year, but it's always about contract. I'd bring a dude back, bring out anybody if it's a minor league deal, invite to spring training, or a low risk deal. But guy like that, are we going to give him a big contract? I don't know. I think it's just too risky. Eric, what I like about Soler is when he's on, his homers are so long that even Oracle can't contain them. Have you seen Soler Game 6 World Series home run when he won the World Series MVP? Atlanta Braves crushed it. I watched that one live. I remember it. Can never forget that one. Yes, Soler is a beast with power. I hope he plays again tomorrow. But who I really want to see, I haven't seen yet, is Pablo, because he played against the Rangers. I didn't go to that one. So because I went to Arizona State. Because I wanted to go to at least one Arizona State game while I was here, and it just conflicted. But and I'm glad I went. That was an exciting game. Like and subscribe to the channel. Nick Ahmed, Arizona Diamondbacks to the Giants on a minor league deal. Gold Glover on the D-backs, and he was super good with the D-backs. I did not know that he was a free agent. Yeah, that's one of those smaller free. I think I did know that earlier, but I forgot. One of the smaller free agent names, but we'll take Nick Ahmed. Take Nick Ahmed. That's nice. That's just breaking news right there. But yeah, yeah. Shout out to the Giants making some moves right here. Okay, he's not exactly Chapman, but we'll take him. But I think one big move would be nice, and I would like to fortify that rotation. Jordan Montgomery would be great. Jordan Montgomery would be nice. Jung-Hoo Lee. What's up with Jung-Hoo Lee? He was DFA'd last year. Oh, he's DFA'd. Injured. Maybe he will go play tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back at Scottsdale. I'm not staying in Scottsdale. I'm here at Tullison, Arizona, and right next to Phoenix. I've been checking out the city, and I've been here before, but it's been a long time, so happy to be back. We got Matthew. Eric, is Julio Urias suspended? He has some controversy like Bauer, but I don't hear about anyone talking about signing him. He would be cheap with the Dodgers. His ERA usually in the twos. To my knowledge, he hasn't been suspended yet, and that's the problem. There's an investigation going on, and he's already had a previous suspension, domestic violence. This is number 2. So I don't think the Giants are going to be interested. You don't want to sign someone like that whose case is not even resolved. End up losing him to a suspension or something. So that's the problem there. Plus, he might not be a very good person. So pretty obvious Giants aren't going to be that interested. But, I agree. He was a great pitcher. And it's a shame to see these kind of things happen. Home baseball will make the season more enjoyable. I hope so. And I think the Giants can win some games. I think the Giants are not that bad. They're just not there. We're not the Pirates. It could be worse. We sign really good players, just kind of lack big superstar talent. But of course, with Logan Webb, and if Kyle Harrison has a big year, if Kyle Harrison goes out there and wins 16 games, has an ERA of, around 3, give or take, and just is well all that we hoped he would be, combined with Logan Webb, and then a couple of other guys show up like forgot his name. A couple of those guys who are trying to, going to be in the rotation at the back end. Beck. Can't come up with his name. Tristan Beck. So if Tristan Beck shows up this year and has a solid year, and then of course when Robbie Ray comes off the IL, and when Alex Cobb comes off the IL, who knows? Yeah, dude, I would assume he would. In Billy, Brandon Crawford will get a standing ovation when he returns to San Francisco. Unless he went to the Dodgers, he would. If he went to the Dodgers, there would be a mixture of cheers and boos. Yeah, trusting Beck 100%. I hope so. There's a lot of potential. We didn't see a whole lot today. Mason Black ain't ready. He was hit hard. First pitch. The first pitch to Ari Adrianza. We were already like, let's go, Giants baseball, first pitch. Oh shit. So that's how that game got started. First pitch, Adrianza looked like Barry Bonds right there. And that ball was crushed. And from there, it got out of hand. It was 7-0. It was weird for like the first 4 innings. After Jorge Soler came to bat, his face stayed on the scoreboard like he was up for 4 innings. I was like, okay, I think they're just going to keep Jorge Soler's face on there permanently. So that's good. I'm going to take that as a sign, but thank you guys so much for jumping in. It's getting a little dark here. I'm going to go get a bite to eat. Okay, going to eat the bite, and we'll be back possibly for another stream tomorrow. If not, certainly next few days, another recap of spring training. These games, wins and losses don't matter, but performance matters. And if you have good performance, you should get some wins. So, it's not a good sign that we haven't had a win, but I like what I see. Brett Wisely is out there today. Brett Wisely was out there looking good. Wilmer Flores was out there looking sharp here. He hit I think he doubled. Wilmer crushed one at the left center field gap, if I remember right. A lot of good action today. The entire lineup looking sharp. Joey Bart looked good out there. And it is what it is. And we got autos. We got autos with J.D. Davis somewhere on here. See, J.D. Davis, the man, and Patrick Bailey and Logan Webb. That is sick right there. And let's try to fill this baby up some more tomorrow. Until then, y'all have a great day. Thank you for the amazing support. It's not what you do in early spring training. It's what you do towards the end. So that's when it counts. This is just getting warmed up, getting rolling, getting the field going. What do you think about Casey Schmidt? I know some people who don't want Chapman because they think he will block Schmidt. Casey looked amazing when he first came up. I thought this dude was raking, but he slowed down and then he started swinging and missing. And, I'm not ready to give up on him by any means. So I can get the concern that he would be blocked. So, I get that. But then again, you got to prove it. And had he not slowed down, I had to get sent back down to AAA, then he'd be our starting shortstop or starting third baseman right now. Instead, we'll have to wait and see how he does. And we'll see him. He'll be up there again this year. All right, let's go, ladies and gents. Thank you so much. I can't believe people showed up. You guys are awesome. Always there. You know, I start to stream, I'm like, dude, it's going to be like 0 people. I'm going to be talking to myself. And then the chat starts rolling. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. People actually showed up. But let's go Giants all the way in 2024. I believe it. Orange October. Let's make it happen.
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? Playoffs?